I told you we gonna do this. Oh, Jay.
15, when I saw my first 100 bids, got my first 100 bids and made it through the running, man. They know how we coming, man. Gotta get this money, man. I came up from nothing, had to turn it into something, man. 15. It's just the beginning. Rap about they ain't living. Ain't no top boy, you gotta be kidding. Like Nike, I go get a check. Baby girl, watch your flex. Got your trees, she good for the PV on my up next. Can't wait till I caught me a Mozzie. On Cali, I feel like a different man. We got the pack, we delivering. I remember cold nights, I was shivering. Gotta go get the bag and no stopping me. Saying they know I'm a prodigy. Saying these be watching me. Got your trees in the spine, and I just hit 1 million views. So much better, I don't know what to do. Stack it up, gon' call me a coupe. I be dripping, they calling me Sue. I be dripping, they calling me Sue. Stack it up, gon' call me a coupe. I be dripping, they calling me Sue. 15, when I saw my first 100 bids.
I got all these franchises and I don't play shit.
Running, man. They know how we coming, man. Gotta get this money, man. I came up from nothing, had to turn it into something, man. 15, when I saw my first 100 bids, got my first 100 bids and made it through the running, man. They know how we coming, man. Go and get this money, man. I came up from nothing, had to turn.
Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Hey guys. Guys, I'm just trying to figure out what to comment down below.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan.
just be secondary QBs. I got Kiki.
Where your phone at? Go get your phone and put it by you and plug it up with one of them cords. So if I call you, see how you doing, okay?
Hey guys, not to use strong language, not to be rude to you guys, not to be bad, not to cuss. I'm not trying to be use my profanity, but I'm gonna have to take a dump. Number 2, please. Thank you. Oh, just wait. I'll be back. Hey guys, I'm back. I took like 4 minutes, so that's all I need. Now let me get back to my YouTuber people. What up, DJ Army? It's back with another video. This is my first video of this franchise. I should have been doing the first video of this franchise. Should have been the first game of the preseason, but I didn't know. I forgot to do it, so I'm back. Hold on, let me stop stuttering. Okay, I'm in week 5. I got Aaron Rodgers. I like, you know, the fantasy draft from Madden 19. I did that. So I got LeSean McCoy, Aaron Rodgers, Alex Smith, him, Deshaun Jackson, Joe Edelman, which is injured, Larry Fitzgerald, Sims, and that's probably all. In the defense, I got Von Miller, Jenkins, Johnson, Joseph, Cameron Wake, Von Miller, Sean Lee, and that's probably all. So let's go. And now the Rams are versus the Seattle Seahawks, and it's at the Seattle Seahawks Stadium. So we're about to versus the Seattle Seahawks. That's 2-0. 3-0. 4-0.
Shady! Throwing some shade. It's a coach. You're immersed in the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see LeSean McCoy coming up a big game a week ago, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Thank you, Coach. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle.
Ooh, let's go!
It's an NFC West battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks.
I used to be on the Seahawks. No, I'm on the Rams. I tried this shit.
Short kick here.
I tried jump different.
17.
Let's go, it's okay. Boy, let's go. Boy, let's go. That's how we do. We do it around every day. Every day. You want trash. That's okay. Upward from half until now, and from half to on. Picks.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw
run, rock the run.
And the defense got on him a little bit.
Pass. Zach, get him. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
2 touchdowns, 2 picks. They got the win in that effort last week. And this offense
2
often
and 6.
hinges on one of the best
2
tight
for
ends
6.
in the league, and that's Jimmy
Second
Graham.
and 2,
I
second and
think he
2.
made up for lost time when he got to the NFL because in college he was mainly a basketball player, a defender who couldn't score. Now he's flipped it around in the NFL.
Stop.
Every time he touches the ball,
Run.
he's a threat
Watch
to
the
score.
run. Watch the run.
It's a foot race. The 30, 10,
Ah.
and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Robert
Don't worry
Turbin,
about it. We got
his
you.
first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate, big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here on first down. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the second.
And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for L.A. 48 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
And a flag comes in as
he
that
came
one
back,
falls incomplete.
and then he came in.
Well, let's see who this is on.
Offense.
Well, bro, Larry Fitzgerald, he came back in,
be
then he
accepted
came.
as it moves the offense backwards.
He
McCoy,
Ooh,
the
thank
one
you
man
for
in the
moving
backfield
backwards.
on second and goal.
Yards.
On play action, Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
When I see Cameron Wake make plays like that, I can't help but shake my head sometimes. He had to go to Canada first before he came back to the NFL, where he's now an all-pro.
Yeah, undrafted out of Penn State, but look at him now.
And just think about all the pass rushing moves.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Robert Turbin, 81 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Jackson now to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those...
It got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be
and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Larry Fitzgerald with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. It usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
First down, Brissett. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard.
That's what we needed right there, too.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there.
And the Rams getting set to go now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be...
He's got a man, complete. A huge play that time for the Rams. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Rams were the highest scoring team in the league last year, and they're on the move early with a 1st and 10. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Larry Fitzgerald with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up. This football game. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Here we go. What? 90.
From the gun, here's Brissett. A dump down to Turbin. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific lead, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way.
Short.
And caused a nice play for lost yardage.
They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
Sliding out of the pocket. His throw incomplete. There defensively was Buster Screen to knock it away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no. They went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And
come on, you fucking asshole.
Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it.
That was
Predictably,
their
somewhat
ball.
predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Brissett to throw on 1st. It's caught outright by Graham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Here's Darquan. Powers through. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the All-Pro, Navarro Bowman. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
If I throw this,
looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, L.A. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it. That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Chris Baker.
Yeah, Baker. We baked those cakes, boy. We baked those cakes, boy. We baked those cakes, boy. I told you, boy. We baked those cakes.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
Baby shark.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage.
Baby shark.
They catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Let's shift now and discuss Deshaun Jackson. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. All right, when guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, people are going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them. They get scouting reports. They start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. We'll see how they defend him going forward. Give him 30 yards there.
Get reset. Hey, easy.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Gostkowski, the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds
No,
up
we're only going to do
successful.
tight ends. So, this one is 2. We're turning on 1 now. And we just start with our official all back over and then this being tight end, this being tight end. We have to so it's up in overtime.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm a lock one versus Chargers. That game was explosive.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter,
that game was like, I can't describe it. I can't defend stuff. I do it explosive. It was, it was best game of the season. That jump, we scored a lot of points. It was something. But before halftime, 6 seconds left, then it was halftime. We scored.
They'll run with Darkwa.
Oh fuck! Oh hell no, bitch!
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Now
I thought he was turning
we'll get
no.
And a timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A second down throw for Brissett. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. A first down throw for Brissett. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Neutral zone infraction.
Defense. Neutral zone infraction. Defense. Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get it.
Hey, what's up? Huh? What? Thank you. Danny. What? You cheated yesterday. Danny. Danny. Danny, you cheated yesterday.
Wait, he beat you?
Yeah.
Football?
No, Fortnite. Man, he left. He got lucky yesterday. Yep. What? What? Playground?
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
Nah, he got on shooting me from nowhere.
He leaves him in pretty good shape.
Come on, let's go. White 90. White 90. Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar. Greasy hair, and he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, well, all right, never mind. 3rd quarter action now, and he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Danny. Danny.
The realm of being an analyst. Right now, watching him, I just feel like a fan. This is so much fun. Vision is open. Ball's being delivered well. He's just having a tremendous, exceptional day.
And he's over 400 yards already. So the offensive unit called the TO. And
What? Danny.
we are ready to resume play. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Rams add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Those first 5 minutes,
When you gotta be like this, makes it fumble like that. And you make it go down. I tried down to Jemiah. It worked. 19. When we do the when I was doing random versus Atlanta Falcons. Remember when my mom went to the store to get stuff? It was Atlanta Falcons versus Ravens, and I did it to him, and it worked. That's why I make people fumble when I'm versing somebody. That's how I make them fumble. I ain't doing Jemiah. It doesn't work when I'm versing you. It doesn't matter what team you pick, you still win.
But it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Jacob probably gonna beat you. No, Jacob probably will beat you in Madden. Omari probably beat you. I'm still playing. I'm playing.
2nd and 6, just
I know I could beat Omari.
Yeah, the Rams are going to go ahead and take another
Yes, I can. The weekend before my birthday, when Kamari, you know the one that we were.
Brissett now on 2nd down. Lee's got it over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simple. Routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, Brissett pushing his way through. Complete to Hogan. Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Brissett now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st. 10. throw again. Brissett. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Marquise Lee, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
There he goes left side, and he will score. Touchdown, L.A. In for the score, and the Rams add on to their lead. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone, but just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Returning it, Carlos Henderson. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
Danny. 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 No. Give me a good reason why.